What's up, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Launch Your Brand Challenge. So excited to be with you, and what a great challenge it's been already. So many light bulbs going off. You guys are crushing it already, and I love seeing everything that you're doing in the group, your posts. They really encourage me and kind of keep me going throughout this week to keep delivering as much training as I can. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I hope you're having as much fun as I am, connecting with others, connecting with us and our team. We love connecting with you and learning more about your business, and this week truly blesses me. It really is an honor to get to do what I do every day and to get to help people like you. And so I love it. I love it. This really fuels me. You can feel probably feel that energy I have, and it's because of you guys. So I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for showing up on day 2 and coming back. So let me know, how are you guys doing? What do you think so far? How are you feeling? Everything good? Looking in the chat, I see great content from Tina. Just say what's up. Just let me know you're here in the chat, in the comments on Facebook. Good morning. I see Gina. Good morning, Tracy. Florence from New Orleans. Anna, Baba, Karen. You guys are awesome. Seeing lots of awesome people in the comments. Maine said, carry with some trophies. All right, I'll take it. Let's go. You guys are awesome. So glad that you're here and so excited to be with you today. Feeling excited from day 1. I love it. I love it. Kiana from Hawaii. What's up? What's up over on Zoom? MR. All right, you guys are awesome. Well, let's kind of get going here today. I do want to just talk through really quickly a few things here at the beginning. If you're on Zoom, just make sure your mic's muted over there, just so there's not any interference with anybody. If you can just make sure your mic is muted. But let's go through just a quick couple things here as we kind of start day one. First of all, just want to talk about the Facebook group a little bit. It gets a little wild in there, right? There's a lot of people. Our goal is to make that group as helpful as possible, and for it to be encouraging and positive for everyone and uplifting and again, helpful. So I know there's been some posts and some different things happening. That group is not there for anybody to, steal anything or spam or self-promote and those kind of things. And our team is really doing everything that we can to make that a clean group that's really helpful and doesn't have any of that spam in there. So if you see anything that's out of line that isn't right, please report it so that our team can see it. There's a little button when you hit the little drop, the little 3 icons where you can report the content. We get all of that content in one area where we can actually kick people out of the group and delete the posts and that kind of thing. So we're doing everything we can to make that helpful and for everybody and a good experience for everybody. We definitely need your help in doing that. A couple other quick things as far as giveaways go. Today's exciting. We're giving away $100 Visa card, and then we're also giving away a pair of Apple iPods, which is pretty awesome. Get excited about that. We're going to do that at the end of today's training. We'll go through all the details of that at the end of today's training, but that's what we're giving away today. And then we'll also have Q&A at the end of that. So we're going to go the training today. We're going to do our day 2 challenge training. We're going to go into giveaways, and then after giveaways, we'll have some Q&A time like we did yesterday. So I'm super excited about today's content. I'm going to go ahead and get my presentation pulled up, and we're going to start working through this. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let me know in the comments in the chat if you're ready to dive into the training today, how to create designs that are guaranteed to sell, even if you aren't creative. Let me know. Just say ready. Just give me a ready in the comments. I see you on Zoom. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. We're ready, ready, ready. Zoom is blowing up. Let me know, Facebook. I know you're a little bit behind there. Are you ready? Are you ready, Facebook? Ready. Lisa's ready. All right. All right. Let's go. So I'm going to share my screen if I can. There we go. Just a couple of quick posts from the group that I love. I love celebrating you guys, and these are some of the ones that, kind of inspired me on day one. I love all the posts in the group. You guys are all doing a great job. Taking action is the most important thing. Remember, getting started is more important than being an expert. Get you guys that are posting in the group that are actually doing the challenges, right? And you're actually taking that action. You guys are going to have the best results. And so I'm super excited for you. And I love these posts, but I did want to highlight a couple people that I especially loved. How about my guy, John, up here, Big Guy T-shirts. He said it's to fat guys who enjoy life and eat cake. That made me laugh this morning. I love when people just love being themselves, right? Like celebrate it, who you are. And so I love that. I love all these and all the ones in the group. You guys are doing a great job. So today, remember that movement creates momentum. Movement creates momentum. So we're talking about taking action. You continue to take action that's going to continue to create momentum for you. And momentum is what you want because momentum is going to start getting you those results. The more you can take that action, create that movement, it's going to turn into momentum. And that's how you keep that ball rolling. It's how you don't get burnt out. It's how you stay motivated about this, is by getting into that momentum part. So movement creates momentum. And the definition of momentum, strength or force gained by motion or by a series of events. What are we doing this week? We're doing a series of events, a series of challenges and trainings. And by you taking that action, you can get into that state of momentum where you have strength and you have force, right? To get what you're out to get, okay? So momentum, let's get into that stage of momentum today. And don't quit. Don't quit. We're day 2. We're 2 days in. We've got a bunch more sessions to go. You're doing a great job. Don't give up now right before you get into that momentum. And remember to take imperfect action. You don't have to have it perfect. Don't procrastinate. Just keep taking that action. Keep making decisions and keep moving forward. So day 2, how to create designs that are guaranteed to sell even if you aren't creative. I want to start with this question. Some of you guys are already asking this as we talk about designs today. Start with this question. Should you file copyright protection for your designs? I want to answer that question for you. I'm going to give you my answer. And, this is coming from years of experience in making my own designs, selling my own t-shirts and apparel products. And again, teaching thousands of our students how to do this. This is my personal opinion. So you can take with it what you want. So should you file copyright protection for your designs? Here's what I want you to know. If someone is copying your designs, guess what? You won. You won. If someone is copying you, that means you're making noise. That means you're making an impact. That means you are selling some. Because the reality is people don't copy crap, right? People are not going to take the time and put in the effort to copy something if it is not good. And so I really want to impress upon you when it comes to copyright and trademark protection, all that kind of stuff. People do not copy you unless you are doing something great, and they're never going to live up to the standard that you have set for your designs and your business. So this is my personal opinion with trademarks and copyrights, is that I don't recommend that you trademark your designs or copyright your designs in the beginning, okay? In the beginning. Here's why. When you are just starting out, and most of you guys on this training, you're just starting, right? You're just getting started. You don't have any sales. You don't have any sales yet, right? You do not want to go through all of the cost and all of the, headaches and frustration and time that goes into trademarking something before you even know if anybody wants it or if you can sell it or if it's going to be a long-term thing for you. The reality is that most people don't follow through with their online businesses. I'm just giving you a little bit of a dose of reality. Most people don't start. Then there's the people that do start, and most of the people that start don't follow through. And what I want you to understand, if we look at just today, how many people are on this training? We've got, 400 or 500 people on this training. We've already lost hundreds of people that were here with us yesterday. That's the reality, is that a lot of people don't follow through. Now, you guys here today, you're here for day 2. I believe you're going to follow through on this business. You're going to continue to do it because you are here. You're continuing to show up. But I want you to continue until you have some sales, until you have a little bit of money in the bank. Then go and consider maybe trademarking your designs. But understand that you need to start making some noise. You need to get that momentum. You need to continue to take imperfect action until you have some of that momentum, and you can say, okay, now I've got some designs that are working. I've got some designs that are selling. I'm feeling good. Now I might want to consider going and trademarking something. But a lot of people, and I'm stopping here because I know this is a big issue for a lot of people. You think, I don't want to be copied, blah, 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 those kind of things. I want to make sure that I'm protected. When I get copied, when somebody copies what I'm doing, it's an honor. I consider it an honor. I know that's silly. That might be silly to some people. But when I see somebody copying me, I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm making noise. I'm making an impact on the world. And they're never going to live up or do it at the level that I'm doing it at. And it fuels me and motivates me, right? Super quick story. A couple of years ago, I showed up at an event here in Oklahoma. And there was a lot of people everywhere, and I spotted one of my t-shirts. Somebody was wearing one of my t-shirts. And first of all, it's a really cool feeling. I'll go full screen for a second. That's a really cool feeling when you see somebody wearing your t-shirts in public, right? It's happened to me quite a few times, and it's always really cool. And I always kind of want to run up, and I'm like, hey, that's my t-shirt. I own this company, And so I see this lady wearing my t-shirt, and I walk up to her, and I say, hey, by the way, I love your t-shirt. I'm actually the owner of the company that made that t-shirt. And she's like, oh, that's super cool. And she's basically like, oh, you must be the owner of so-and-so company. And I said, wait, that's not my company. And I looked at the shirt again, and I could tell that the colors were a little bit different than ours, but the design was exactly the same. But the colors were just a little bit off. And I looked at it and I said, wait, where did you get that from? And she said, I got it from so-and-so business. And I said, that's not my business. And she had bought that shirt unknowingly from somebody who had ripped me off. Right? And when it hits you at first, you're like, man, that sucks. I want to find that business. I'm going to sue them. I'm going to do all that stuff. And then as I thought about it, I thought, you know what? That's pretty flattering that we're making enough noise, that we're making enough impact on the world that somebody would copy our designs. They're that good, right? And I started to think about it, and I said, is it worth my time to go and go at this little tiny somebody in their bedroom trying to rip me off. I'm like, no, they're not going to make it. They're not going to last. And in just a few months, that business was gone. They were gone, right? They probably sold a few of those t-shirts and they were gone. And that's the reality of what's going to happen most times, is that you're making noise, and you should be proud of that. You should be excited, and you should be flattered that somebody wants to try to copy you, and they're never going to live up to what you have done. So I did want to take a minute and talk about that, because I know it's something that really is a huge issue for some people. I just want to encourage you. I'm not against trademarking or copywriting, but you need to get some sales under your belt. You need to start getting some momentum in your business before you do that. It's going to prevent you from taking action if you try to do it now before you even have proof of concept, okay? So that's my advice on that. So going back to my presentation, t-shirt designing. Let's talk about designing. And really, we're not even talking about t-shirts in general. We're talking about apparel, all different kinds of apparel. But designing can be hard. It takes a ton of time. If you're going to do it yourself, it might take you hours and hours, maybe days, just to create one design. You got to have knowledge of Photoshop or Illustrator. This can take, people get degrees in graphic design to learn Photoshop and Illustrator, right? And sometimes paying a designer can cost hundreds of dollars. And sometimes people pay thousands of dollars to have a professional designer do their designs. And there's no guarantee by doing that it will actually sell, right? When you go through kind of the old way of designing t-shirts, you've got to do one of these methods, and you go through all this trouble, and there's really no guarantee that it's going to sell. If you don't sell it, you're just out that money and that time, right? So it can be a big investment. But here's the easy way to do it, okay? It takes just a few minutes. It takes no design experience or knowledge of software. It costs $0 for free, or up to maybe $10, maybe $15 at the most. And you're going to have confidence that it will sell. And that's what I'm going to walk you through today, is really the easy way of getting your designs done and having the confidence that they are going to sell, okay? And this quote, which I have it from Picasso here. It's debatable who said it. Steve Jobs, Apple, said it at one point. Good artists copy, great artists steal, right? We just talked about copyright and trademark protection and like people ripping you off, right? And here we have some of the biggest people ever to exist, Steve Jobs and Picasso, right? Saying good artists copy, great artists steal. Now, what I want you to understand is they didn't mean by that you should go steal art. They didn't mean that you should go steal art, but they said that to make a point. That you probably know that you've heard the saying, there's nothing new under the sun, right? There's not really anything that's completely original out there. Everything is inspired by something else. Every t-shirt design, every single product design that you're going to do is inspired by something else, right? So what that means is you should lean into that. You should lean into that and find other designs that give you inspiration to create your own designs. The worst thing that you could possibly do is sit down at your computer, pull up some design software or go whatever, get your design done, and just try to have a blank slate in your head and try to come up with designs out of nowhere. What that's going to do, first of all, it's going to be really hard. You're probably not going to come up with a lot. Second of all, those designs might not sell because they just came out of nothing, right? So the easy way is to model and take inspiration from other designs and other designs that are already working. But I do want to make sure that you understand that you should not copy other designs. And I'm going to show you kind of the method to do this, where you can take inspiration and model other designs, but not copy. That's really important, okay? So here's the ingredients of a winning design. Number one, it causes emotion. I've said a few times, if there's one thing you get in this entire week, right? This is one of those things. This is one of those nuggets that you want to write down, that you want to make sure that you understand. Every design that is going to sell for you in your business, it has to make people feel an emotion, instant emotion. It's got to make them laugh, cry, get excited, get angry, maybe show pride in something. It's got to make them feel an emotion. And I want you to understand that winning designs are also polarizing. They can be polarizing, right? They don't have to just make somebody laugh or cry or feel those good emotions. They can make somebody feel negative emotions. Those can be winning designs, right? So it's got to cause an emotion, okay? That's number one. Number two, the method that we teach, we want simple designs, right? We want super simple. And I'll give you another little nugget. Again, years of experience working with thousands of students and myself, I have found that simple designs convert better and sell better than complex designs, okay? Let's say you put some random painting on a t-shirt from some random artist that nobody knows, and it's a really cool painting, it's probably not going to cause that emotion. It might be the coolest piece of art, but most of the time it's not going to cause that emotion unless somebody has a connection to it, maybe a fan of that artist, right? So sometimes the most complex designs, they don't cause that emotion because they're so complex. So when you keep it simple, you can make an instant connection. Sometimes it's just text-based designs. And I'm going to show you some examples of that will really help you kind of wrap your mind around this. So simple designs. And I want you to model what is already working out there in the world. There are millions of designs that you can take inspiration from and model. And so I want to encourage you to do that with this method. So these are the 3 ingredients: causes emotion, simple design, and it models something that's already working. Here are a few examples of the best-selling t-shirts in the history of the world, okay? And I want you, as we go through these, I want you to see, what do these have in common? What are you seeing that is kind of in common with these? So the first one, I Love New York. Again, sold billions of dollars in one t-shirt, right? You only live once, YOLO. Don't mess with Texas. Do we have Texas in the house? Or do we have any Texans in the house? Let me know if you're out in Texas. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm right above you. And Oklahoma's way better, by the way. So just to let you know. Just kidding. Don't mess with Texas. Vote for Pedro. Dare to resist violence and drugs. Just do it. From Nike, right? How about the Army t-shirt? Keep calm and carry on. All these have sold millions and millions of t-shirts. Austin 316. Choose life. Okay, so what do all these have in common? I'm going to pause there for just a second. What are you guys seeing that kind of all those t-shirts have in common that have sold millions and millions of dollars in sales? What do they have in common? Okay, Texas, I see you. Oh, wow. Fort Worth. H-Town, Houston in the house. Dallas, what's up, Dallas? Austin. Texas is bigger. Yeah, Texas is bigger, but Oklahoma's way better. Better is better than bigger, okay? That didn't make any sense, but okay. So somebody says all text designs, said they're simple. Simple text, simple quotes, pride and emotion, simplistic. I see San Antonio in the house. What's up? All right, Zoom. Thought-provoking and simple. Simple and easy. Simple invokes emotion. Simple text design. Emotion. Yeah, you guys are nailing it. It's almost like you've been through this training before. Have you been through this training before? All right, what do all these have in common? And you guys really nailed it today. These invoke that emotion, and these are simple designs. Okay, these are some of the best-selling designs of all time. And we're going to look at a couple more examples here in a second. I want to give you this stat. 80% of Americans say they feel a sense of attachment to one or more of their old t-shirts. 80%. I know I do. I have a lot of t-shirts like that. Old t-shirts that I've bought that I feel that sense of attachment. They make me feel an emotion when I put them on. Super quick example of that. I have a Gibson t-shirt. It's Gibson guitars. I play guitar. I have this Gibson t-shirt. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago. It's literally my favorite shirt. I wear it all the time and I love wearing it. The reason I love wearing it is because I've been playing guitar for like 20 years or something. And when I was young, my family was really poor. Mom worked like 3 jobs. And I played guitar, and I had a really junky guitar. You know, like I had to save up my own money for it, working, mowing lawns and that kind of thing to get this guitar. Okay, and I always dreamed of owning a Gibson. I was like, someday I'm going to have a Les Paul. Someday I'm going to own a really nice Les Paul. Well, a couple years ago, I was fortunate enough to have the finances to buy myself a really nice guitar, a really nice Gibson Les Paul that I love. And so I wanted that shirt for Christmas because every time I put it on, it makes me remember the emotions that I had when I was a kid, when I was just starting guitar, and how I longed to have that nice Gibson Les Paul. And now that I have one, I'm so proud of it, right? And so it channels all those emotions for me. So 80% of Americans say they feel a sense of attachment to one or more of their old t-shirts. Let me know in the comments if you've got that Def Leppard shirt from 1985 that you still wear, or you've got that Star Wars shirt from the 70s when the first Star Wars came out that you still wear it even though it's got holes in it, right? That's what I'm talking about here. And let me know in the comments in the chat, how does this make you feel when you see this? You see a mom and her son on the left. You see a mom and her daughter on the right. They're wearing these t-shirts. You're killing me, Smalls, and then Smalls is down there. You got a storm chaser mom, and you got the tornado. What does this make you feel when you see it? It probably makes you go, "Aw, so sweet," right? It makes you feel that emotion, especially when you're a mom and you see these t-shirts, right? You go, man, that's so cute. It's funny. It's cute. It makes you feel those emotions, right? And I've got a controversial one for you. Are you ready for this? How do these make you feel? Trump and Biden. How do these make this? It makes me feel icky, right? It makes me feel icky. Now, keep it clean in the comments. Keep it clean in the chat. We're not trying to get political here. I'm trying to make the point. That this is going to fire up one side and fire up the other side, right? The right is going to go Trump, 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 and they're going to get fired up. The Biden side is going to get fired up, right? Because they're on the left, right? The left's going to get fired up. The right's going to get fired up. Okay, yeah. And a lot of people saying I wouldn't wear either one of these. I might be on that boat. Okay, ew, just makes me feel icky, right? But understand that these provoke that emotion. These fire up those people that have that pride, right? And so I'm using this as an example, right? All right. So the formula for a winning design. Here is how I want you to go about doing this. I'm going to walk you through the process. This is the process that I use. This is a process that our Shirt School students use inside of our Shirt School Master Course, how to come up with their designs and how to create them. Number one, you're going to find a popular design. The way that you do that is you consider where your who shops and what's trending. Okay, I'm going to actually show you how to do that in real time. So remember your who we talked about yesterday. All these are connected. All the challenges are connected. Yesterday, we talked about who do you want to sell to? Who? Maybe they have their occupation, their age, their demographic, their location. Who do you want to shop to? So consider where they shop already. Where do they shop already? Okay. And what is trending? So they might shop at the Gap. Your age demographic, your group of people that you want to serve, they might shop at the Gap. So you pull up the Gap and you start looking through their designs. They might shop at Forever 21. So we can pull up Forever 21. We can search graphic t-shirts and we can start looking at their designs. This is on Etsy. Okay. Etsy is a great place to go for inspiration. You can see what we've got here. We've got graphic t-shirts for girls. It came up with 97,000 results. Okay. We've got all these different examples. Okay. This is Amazon. Amazon's another great place to get that inspiration. So we start looking at where our who is already shopping, okay? And what I like to do is I like to just start taking screenshots of any t-shirts that really inspire me and fit with my brand and that I would like to take some inspiration from. So you start taking screenshots, right? If you're on a Mac, it's Command-Shift-4, right? Take a little screenshot. And I have a folder on my desktop where I start gathering these designs that inspire me and fit with my brands, okay? So that's the first thing. You go out and find what's trending. You can sort most of these websites by what's trending, and you look at simple designs. Don't worry about the emotion part because that's going to come in next. You just look for simple designs that stand out, that you like, that fit with your brand. Start screenshotting those for inspiration. And we even have inside of our Shirt School course, inside of our Shirt School program, we have something called the Shirt School T-Shirt Idea Bank. Now our team has went out and we've actually found hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trending designs, and we have uploaded those and created a tool called the Shirt School T-Shirt Idea Bank. So our students can actually just go straight to the T-Shirt Idea Bank and find inspiration for their next design. You can just kind of endlessly scroll and use some of these for inspiration. We're gathering them from around the internet for our students, okay? After you found some designs that you like for inspiration, I want you to change up the ingredients on that T-shirt for your niche, okay? What do I mean by that? And we are going to get into some more examples here. First of all, I don't encourage you ever do this with other sellers that are selling the exact same thing. Don't go to your competitors' websites and start modeling their t-shirts. Let's not do that, okay? What we want to do is we want to find completely unrelated niches. That's why we're going out to maybe Forever 21, The Gap, or PacSun, wherever our customer is shopping, right? We're going to unrelated. Okay, unrelated places, finding designs that inspire us. Then you want to figure out what you would want to put on that t-shirt or on that product, right? And change up some of the ingredients. So if we go back a few slides, let's say it was this one on the right here, do more of what makes you happy. We would want to take some inspiration from that. We want to say, okay, I really like the color combo of it looks like a navy t-shirt with the different colors on it, right? We're not intending to copy this design. We're intending to be inspired by it. So we say, man, I really love the navy with the colors, right? But I'm going to do something a little bit different. But this shirt is inspiring me with that design, right? So I'm going to do a navy shirt with these similar kind of colors in a completely unrelated niche, okay? We can maybe go and we could see this one up at the top right that has white text on kind of a maroon shirt. And we might say, man, I really love that scripty font that they're using. I really like that font, so I want to use a similar font, right? And this is how we start coming up with the actual design. We're taking elements of t-shirts that are already selling, and we're creating our own design based off of those elements. We're not copying. We're taking that inspiration, and we're modeling these designs, okay? So we change up those ingredients for our niche. Another example, how do you come up with these things? Memes are always great. Memes are like so popular, right? You go out and you can go on Instagram. You can find other accounts that maybe have memes in your niche, and you find some funny sayings and some fun sayings that are out there, putting those on t-shirts, right? Those kind of things always work well. So you just want to change it up, right? Different words, maybe use the font style, maybe use the color scheme. You take a few elements and you change it up. Then you can do two things. Number 3, you can either design it yourself if you want to go out about designing it yourself, or you can submit the text that you want and the design to Fiverr, which I'm going to show you that in just a second. Either way, you can submit it to Fiverr and have a designer do it for you for very inexpensively, like $5 to $15 if you're using Fiverr, okay? Now I'm going to show you some different tools to do that with and some examples of that, okay? Now, if you're using Fiverr, if you want to use Fiverr, a lot of people are like, I hate Fiverr. A lot of people are like, I love Fiverr, right? I love it. I've used it for a number of years. I want you to use these parameters on Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is a marketplace. If you guys don't know what Fiverr is, it's a marketplace where you can go out and find a designer inexpensively. You can spend like $5 or $10 and get your designs done. And usually they have them back within like 24 hours, and they'll give you the high quality files, okay? So you want to go to Fiverr. You want to limit it to $5 to $15. You should not be paying more than that for your designs. It's not worth it. It's a waste of your money, okay? You find a designer that you like their portfolio. You submit a photo of those screenshots, remember? Submit a screenshot of the shirt you want to model, and then be very specific about the changes that you want. So you say, hey, I found this shirt over on Etsy that I really like. I want to use a similar font style, and I want to use a similar color scheme, but I want to change the text to say this. And you tell them exactly what you want the text to be on that t-shirt, okay? You need to be very specific on Fiverr. And what we've done here at Shirt School, we are an affiliate for Fiverr, and what we've done is we've actually created a special link. If you go to shirtschool.com/Fiverr, it's already filtered for you. So if you go to shirtschool.com/Fiverr and you want to use a designer, we have already filtered it down to just t-shirt designs, and the price is filtered down to like $5 to $15. So it's already ready for you, so you can find the best designers right there at our link. So we created this really deep link for you so that you can find designers a little bit easier. So go over to shirtschool.com/Fiverr if you want to use Fiverr, and you'll see kind of it's already filtered and ready for you, okay? So let's do an example of this. How does this work? Because I've said a lot of stuff, but now let me show you in real time how this works. So let's say you're selling cat shirts, okay? You're selling cat shirts. You go out on the internet and you're searching around. You're searching around on Amazon, you're searching around on Etsy, and you see this shirt that says Choose Life, okay? And you really like it. We say, oh man, I like the white t-shirt. I like the black text on the white t-shirt. I like this font style, okay? Completely unrelated niche, has nothing to do with cats. And in just a few minutes, when you're using this formula, keeping it simple, right? We have the Choose Cat shirt, right? So we've created this Choose Cat shirt. What I want you to understand is there's nothing trademarked, there's nothing copywritten about this design. We just used a similar font style and similar layout, and we changed it for our niche. It's completely unrelated, right? They can't have a copyright on the font or anything like that. There's no logos on it. We never copy logos. We never do anything with logos. Now, I really want to encourage you, You're not trying to copy Nike or Adidas or any of these famous brands, right? You never use logos. So this is an example of how you can easily and quickly just model a t-shirt that you see on the internet. And this t-shirt is much more likely to sell because it's modeling something that has already sold millions and millions of dollars. Hopefully this is making sense for you, okay? This is the formula myself and my students have been using for years and years and years to create designs that will actually sell. I know we all want to have the amazing, creative, super, and crazy designs. That's amazing. That's awesome. But if you want to make sales, if you want to make profits, this is a really easy method to do that, okay? And I want to show you a couple more examples. This is Coffee, Peloton, Wine, Repeat. This is a winning t-shirt. I'm going to actually show you how much it sold. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, how much do you think this t-shirt sold? How much money do you think this t-shirt sold? And what I want to point out while you're doing that in the comments in the chat is I love how this combines 3 niches. Remember we talked yesterday about combining niches, about that's a way to stand out. This t-shirt combines 3 niches: coffee, fitness, and specifically Pelotons, and wine. Okay? Combines 3 niches, right? Which makes it easily stand out among all the other coffee t-shirts, among all the other wine t-shirts, because it's specifically targeted to people who love coffee, Peloton, and wine all together, which makes that a smaller group. All right, somebody says 30K, over 10K, $45, $6 million. Okay, let's look in the Zoom chat. We got millions, 1.3 million. Man, you guys are aggressive. You think this really sold like millions and millions of dollars? Okay, all right. This is how much this t-shirt sold. Hopefully I put it on here. This is selling right now for $29, okay? $29. It's a very simple design, causes emotion. I guess I didn't put how much this sold on here. I'll have to go look. I thought I did. I apologize. I do have some on here that have the amount. This is a t-shirt that is actually selling right now really well. It's probably at least 50,000 plus, but I didn't put the amount on here. My apologies, but I do have more. All right, this one. I know I have it on here. Don't be jealous just because I look this good at 50. Now, I'm not going to trick you this time. How much do you guys think this one sold? Don't be jealous just because I look this good at 50. I won't play with you this time. I really thought I had it on there. All right, I see 100,000, 500,000, 10K, 35,000, 25,000, 150,000, $1 billion. Tell me. Yeah, you guys are getting anxious, right? I'm like, my fault. Somebody says $20. Okay, this t-shirt right here sold over $300,000. One t-shirt, $300,000. Can you guys see how simple this is? Can you guys see how simple this is? They literally took this squirrely thing in pink and turned it upside down, put it on the bottom, and just used two different fonts, 2 colors. So simple, but it sold $300,000 because the emotion, right? But if you're over 50 and you're a lady, man, this shirt probably speaks to you, right? Don't be jealous of me. I look good at 50, right? $300,000. This one right here, look at this. This is a t-shirt that crushed it in 2020 and really after 2020. 2020, very bad, would not recommend. Look at the engagement on Facebook. This was a Facebook ad. This one sold hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't have the exact amount. 686,000 likes, 27.1 thousand comments, 154,000 shares. Somebody asking the one t-shirt. Yeah, that one t-shirt, don't be jealous because I look this good at 50, sold over $300,000 worth of t-shirts of just that t-shirt, one design. This one, I don't have the exact amount, but you can see by the engagement. Now, I had some people send this to me a few months ago, this t-shirt. They were texting me this t-shirt. And every time I would get a text from somebody, they would see the Facebook ad and text me this. Every time I would get a text from somebody, the count would be higher. It would say like 27,000 comments, and I get another text and it'd be at like 35,000 comments. So this is just one screen grab in time, and it probably actually had a lot more than this. Crazy, but this is the simplest design. It's so simple. But how many of you guys have those emotions about 2020, right? Worldwide pandemic, right? I felt like this about 2020. I'm like, man, 2020, get out of here, man. You suck. Very bad. Would not recommend, right? It's funny. It gets that emotion, right? Okay. So we talked a little bit about Fiverr, how you can go out to Fiverr and you can have somebody design your t-shirts for you. You want to be very specific if you're using Fiverr, but I want to show you some resources that you can use to do it yourself. Okay? These are a few resources that you can use if you want to design yourself, but you don't have to know Photoshop or anything like that. My top tool is called Placeit. Okay? Placeit. And Placeit is my tool of choice for a ton of things, but specifically for designing t-shirts. And I'm actually going to give you a demo of Placeit here in just a second. And you can, if you want to use our link, you can, shirtschool.com/Placeit. It is my tool of choice. Some other free options. These are all free options. Placeit is not a free option. These other three are free. Canva is free, very simple to use. There's software called Inkscape, which is kind of an Adobe Illustrator clone. And there's also Photopea, which is free, and it's kind of a Photoshop clone. So if you want to do something a little bit more advanced, maybe go with Inkscape or Photopea. If you want to keep it super simple, you can use something like Canva, or you can use my tool of choice, which is Placeit. Now I'm actually going to back out on my presentation, and I'm going to show you what Placeit is like. I'm going to give you kind of a demo of this, and I'm going to show you some reasons why I love Placeit.net. Now again, we are an affiliate for Placeit. We would love it if you use our link, shirtschool.com/Placeit. If you want to support us, use that link, shirtschool.com/Placeit. If my team doesn't mind putting that in the chat and in the comments, shirtschool.com/Placeit. I'm going to give you a demo right now, okay? This is the inside of an unlimited account on Placeit, and I'll go over the pricing with you and all that kind of stuff. It's very, very inexpensive. If you go to mockups right here, if you go to designs, you can go to t-shirt designs. And this is literally going to have like thousands of designs that are already made that you can change for your own business, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go through here and let's find one that we like. Now, another thing that's cool about these Placeit designs is they're always updating these. So you can see they've got Bitcoin and like cryptocurrency designs. These have just recently been added. You can go through here. You can even filter on the left by design, So let's say that we love this Good Morning Sunshine right here. We can click on that, and we can actually edit all of these elements. We can edit all the elements, and then we can download a high-quality file to use in our store, to use on our own t-shirts. All of these designs are able for you, that you can use them unlimited. You can sell them, all that kind of stuff. There's no licensing that needs to be done as long as you have a Placeit account. But we can change all of these elements. We can change the wording right here, and we can change it to whatever we want. Right? If we want to change it for our design. Good night. And then we can change the sizing. We can change the placement. Right? We can change these words. We can even change the picture over here. If we want to find another picture, we can search their database here, for whatever we want. We can find another element. Maybe we want to use this star instead, so we can change it right there. Okay? Maybe we want to use a shark. We can throw a shark in there. Okay? We can also add more designs if we want. We can add another picture on there. We can change the colors. I mean, you can change all the elements here. You can also create a blank canvas and design one of your own just using their elements. So really, really cool. We have a number of students that use Placeit and make sales and have very good success with just using the Placeit designs because they don't know how to use Photoshop, right? They don't want to have to learn that, which can be really tough. So this is a very simple option that's going to give you super high quality designs. And again, you can change all of this up. You're not using these specific designs. You're using them as templates then to change up for yourself. So this is a really great tool. But I do want to take a second. I want to show you a couple more things about Placeit. So this is kind of the designer. Let's take a look at logos real quick. Placeit has an amazing logo maker that you get. All of this is unlimited, guys. There's no limit on all this. You can make as many as you want. Designs, mockups, all this stuff. If you have not gotten your logo yet, okay, if you have not gotten a logo yet, this is a great tool here inside of your Placeit account. You can enter your name, Carrie's Tees. You can go next, and you can pick what it is. We can just pick clothing brand, say let's go, and it's going to create like a ton of logos for you that you can pick one, and you can also edit these just like you could the t-shirt design. So it's literally going to pop out custom logos for you that you can use in your business. They're super high quality. They're professional. Like I like this one right here with the little bolts on it. So I can literally just download that and use it in my store, in my business, and I can do as many as I want, right? I could change my logo if I want. All this is included with your plan, unlimited. So that's another thing, is the logo maker that I really like. It just pops out all these amazing logos. Another thing is the mock-ups, and this is a really, really big one. They have realistic mock-ups that you can use in your store. You can use these for ads. So let's say that you want to put your design on a woman or on a man. You can do that here and place it. There's thousands of these mock-ups, all different types of people. So going back to who your ideal customer is, you can find people that look like your ideal customer and put your designs on them and download these high-quality mock-ups. There's tons of mock-ups. It's not just t-shirts. You can do mugs. You can do all kinds of stuff. And the last thing I wanted to show you really quickly is the social media templates that they have. If you go here to designs, they have YouTube templates, Twitter templates, Instagram stories, Instagram posts. So if you're looking for content for your social media, that is here as well. You don't have to be creative. You can just use these templates, change up some of the wording and change up some of the pictures, and you're off and running. You've got tons of social media content. The pricing for Placeit, again, we love it if you used our link, shirtschool.com/Placeit. The pricing for Placeit, if you do the monthly, it's $14.95 per month. If you go annual, this is a stupid deal. It's only $747 a month to do the annual. So you pay $89, you get a year subscription, and that comes out to $747 per month. So it's literally half off. I think it's right at half off. You save 50% by doing that. So we love it if you used our link, shirtschool.com/Placeit. Placeit is my favorite tool. Does so much different stuff. So I love Placeit. Let's jump back into the presentation. All right, so let's kind of put a bow on this, putting it all together. Step number one for you to create your designs for your store. Step number one, find some popular designs that inspire you, that you can take some inspiration from. Again, we're not copying. We are looking at the font style. We're looking at the color scheme. We're looking at the layout. We're taking some elements from that we like, that we think that kind of vibes with us and our brand, and we're modeling that so that we can create designs that are more guaranteed to sell, right, than just coming up with something out of thin air. And you're going to get a lot more ideas this way. So you're going to find a popular design. Step number two, you're going to change up some of those elements just like we like. So we say, okay, we like the layout here, but I don't really like that font. So I'm going to keep the layout, but I'm going to change up the font. Or you're going to say, I really like that color scheme, but I don't like the layout. So I'm going to keep the color scheme, but I'm going to do a different layout, right? So you change up some of those elements. And then step number three, you can either submit that to Fiverr and get it back in about 24 hours, get a custom design, high quality design, about 24 hours, or you can create it yourself with a tool like Placeit or Canva, or you can use something like Photopea or Inkscape if you want something a little bit more advanced. So this is the method that I recommend for the quickest sales, the quickest path to success. This is the way that I recommend you do it. Okay, so your challenge today, I think you already kind of know what it is. Your challenge today is to do your first design. Again, it's not about doing a bunch of crazy stuff. It's about getting that next step, which is your first design. Okay, I want you to create your first design. You can use Placeit, shirtschool.com/Placeit. You can use any of the tools we talked about. If you're feeling ambitious, if you get that inspiration, you feel that creativity, I want you to get 2 to 5 designs done if you're ambitious, okay? If you're ambitious, go create some more designs. And then number 2, I want you to post it in the Launch Your Brand Challenge group. If you're a VIP, you can post it in the big group, the small group, whatever you want to do. Post it in the group so that you can get some feedback, that you can, we can see it, we can help you with it. So that's your challenge for today. Don't feel bad if you only get one done. That's great. Some people don't move as fast as other people. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You just need to continue to take action because movement creates momentum, right? And we want to get into that state of momentum in our business where we're continuing to make progress, and that's going to turn into sales and results later down the road, okay? If you already have designs, yeah, those and they kind of fit the mold and you think they're good, go with it, right? But you want to take this kind of structure and this formula that we've gone through today and use that. Put your designs through that. Does it fit the formula? What I want you to do, guys, and then we're gonna keep going in here into giveaways and everything. Hang tight. We're almost there. Got some incredible giveaways today. AirPods, $100 Visa gift card. What I want you to do, guys, is I want you, when you create a design, I want you to give it the test. What is the test? I want you to look at it and go, all right, number one, the most important thing, does it cause emotion? Does it cause emotion? That's the most important thing, okay? Now you can put it through the other paces. Does it cause emotion? Is it simple? And is it modeling some elements of something that's already successful? Those are the three most important things. And number one is, does it cause emotion? You know, if you're feeling frisky, send it to a few friends that would like it, and just send the design and say, hey, do you think that this makes you feel an emotion? And what does it make you feel? Right? But it's got to make you feel emotion. It's got to make your customers feel emotion. That is the biggest thing. Okay. So that's your challenge for today. And continue to take that in perfect action. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just got to keep going. All right, tomorrow, big announcement. Tomorrow, we are giving away this entire Shirt School package. Somebody's going to win it tomorrow. They're going to win an entire Shirt School package. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat if you want to win this. Say, I want to win the Shirt School package. What I want to point out real quick, I'll bring my cursor over here, is not only do you get access to our Shirt School Master Course, but you get an 8-week coaching package with me. Every single week for 8 weeks, I'm going to show up and coach you in a small group setting. And then you get all these other bonuses. Our Facebook and Instagram ads course, I'm not going to go through this. I'm not going to go in depth on this. But our Facebook and Instagram ads course is 6 modules going in depth on how to run Facebook and Instagram ads. There is so much good stuff in here. I see, man, Zoom is blowing up. I want to win it. I want to win it. Hell yeah, I want to win it. I think we're giving away 1 of these tomorrow and then 2 on Thursday. But I might have that backwards. I can't remember. Might be 2 tomorrow and 1 on Thursday. I think we're giving away 3, though. We're giving away 3 of these packages tomorrow. So everybody watching this, we've got about 500 and some odd people watching this. You got to be here tomorrow. You got to be on the live stream tomorrow to win these packages, okay? I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to be a member of Shirt School, a student of Shirt School, because I want to help you crush it, okay? All right, somebody's going to win this tomorrow. Last thing, and then we're going to do giveaways, then we're going to do Q&A. Last thing, do you want to be a challenge VIP? I want to let you know that the VIP access is closing tonight, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, if you want to become a challenge VIP. We have 4 more VIP Q&A sessions with me coming up. The next one is coming up at 2 p.m. Central Time today. Okay, remember, when you become a VIP, it's $97. You get access to the daily live Q&As, so 4 more of those. You get lifetime access to all the challenge training videos. You get daily action guide PDFs. You get access to the private VIP group, and you get double entries into the giveaways. Now, I do want to caution you, if you're joining right now, like if you're going to the website right now, you're not going to get your double entries into today's giveaways, but you will get those tomorrow and going forward through the rest of the week. Go over to CarrieEgler.com/LYBVIP. That's closing tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. VIP access will be closed, and nobody else will be allowed to join that. One last thing that I did not put on this slide is you also get, as a VIP, you get a big old discount on any future Shirt School offers. So if we offer something later this week, which we will have an opportunity for you guys to continue working with us later this week, you get a big old huge discount as a VIP off of that. We refund your money and then give you a bunch more. So, and you get extra bonuses and all that good stuff, okay? So that's a bunch of stuff that you get as a VIP. It's worth way more than this, okay? All right, so that closes tonight. Get over there and do that. All right, here we go. Some giveaways. $100 Visa gift card and a pair of Apple AirPods. Okay, before we register and we put the time on the clock, I got to go through the giveaway requirements and instructions. Number 1, you have to be present on the live stream to win. So all you guys that are on here, we got 500 plus people. You guys are all eligible to win. Number 2, you have to be in the Launch Your Brand Challenge group or the Launch Your Brand Challenge VIP Facebook group or on Zoom. Those 3 places we are monitoring. But if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on our Carrie Egler business page, you are not eligible. You got to, right now, close the stream, get over into the Launch Your Brand Challenge VIP group, the Launch Your Brand Challenge group, or the Zoom call, okay? Got to get over there. You all have emails with all the links, all that stuff, so get over there. Get on the right stream, okay? Most of you guys are on the right stream right now. We've got, again, 300 plus people in the Launch Your Brand Challenge group. We've got, yes, if you're on Zoom, you qualify, okay? Last thing, if you're a VIP, do not enter the giveaway. If you are a VIP already, do not enter the giveaway. We already are entering you in 2 times into the giveaway, okay? So do not enter the giveaway if you are a VIP. All right, here's how we enter. You guys are going to have, I think, 3 minutes to enter. Go over to shirtschool.com/giveaway right now. Enter your first and last name. And then get back on the live stream to see if you've won. I'm going to put a 3-minute timer on the screen. And you have 3 minutes to get over there and register right now for the giveaways. My assistant, Caitlin, is going to shut that down after 3 minutes. And then we will pick 2 winners. You're going to win a $100 Visa gift card or a pair of Apple iPods. We're going to give away both of those. So you've got about 3 minutes to do that. And then I'm going to put all those names into the wheel of names. Again, I want to stress, if you're a VIP already, do not enter the giveaway, please. We already have your email, and we're going to enter that in twice for you. Want to make this as fair as possible. If you're entering right now, enter 1 time. 1 time. Do not cheat. Do not be... If you do enter multiple times, we're going to remove them. We always do. We always have to remove duplicates. So please have some integrity and just enter 1 time, okay? All right. If you're on your phone right now, pull out your laptop or your iPad, or if you have to close out of the stream and go over there, but make sure you come back, okay? The stream is pinned to the top of the Facebook group, so you can find it really easily. Laura, I don't know if you're a VIP, but if you're a VIP, don't enter. Those are the only people that should not enter because you already have double entries. Shirtschool.com/giveaway. You got about 1 minute and 49 seconds. I know there's a little bit of a lag on Facebook, so I'll give a couple extra seconds on there. Ashley says, God, please let me win. Please. Caitlin says, if you entered before the timer put up, she deleted you. No double entries or else will be disqualified. Caitlin's she's a giveaway Nazi, okay? If you try to enter double, Caitlin might delete both. So you better have some integrity. You better have some integrity with these giveaways, okay? We don't want any cheaters in this group. Keep it integrity. Some people try, honestly, some people wait until the stream is almost over and then they try to just join at the end. We're not having that, okay? We got you. We're not doing that. So you got about 1 minute left to enter the giveaways, and then we're shutting it down. I'm super excited today for somebody to win a $100 Visa card or some AirPods, okay? You got about 45 seconds. Remember that after these giveaways are complete, I'm going to be doing some Q&A for you guys. Tina, we got you. Caitlin, Tina says don't delete her second entry after Carrie. She said she was just anxious. Okay. All right. We got you. 30 seconds. Remember, after this, we're going to do some Q&A, and then if you'd like to become a VIP, you can still become a VIP before 11:59 p.m. Pacific time tonight. We have a VIP session coming up at 2 p.m. Central. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, and we're pumped. Yesterday's VIP session was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people on there from the VIPs, and we answered a lot of questions. Hopefully, we can answer a lot of questions today. All right. The timer is striking 0. I'm going to give Facebook about another 15 seconds to get theirs done, and then we are going to pop those names into the wheel of names. So if you guys can just hang on with me, I might go silent here just for a second while I get everything pulled up and get those dropped in here. So I'm just hanging out. Let me see if I can get some background music here. Oh yeah, I'm going to turn that down though. Got a little bit of background music for you. All right. Give Caitlin a little bit of time to get those names popped in there. We're going to delete all yesterday's names out. Hang tight with us for just a second as we get these pulled in. Just so you guys know, it's kind of funny, but we've done these giveaways so many times. The first couple times we did them like a year ago, it was complete nightmare. It was just crazy. So we have refined this process. So if we got a pretty good hold on how to do these giveaways and make them as fair as possible. But it's really hard when you've got 500 plus people entering the giveaways. It gets a little bit crazy. So we have kind of honed this process. We're doing the best we can to make it fair for everybody. So just ask you guys to kind of respect that. Marquita says, how long are the VIP sessions? The VIP sessions are usually go about 45 minutes to 60 minutes on the VIP sessions. So, yep, we're still waiting. Just 1 second here. We don't quite have all the names ready yet. Chris says Q&A and VIP is worth it. Great info from Carrie last time. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I think, Chris, maybe you were a VIP with us in the January class, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, I think you've been through it before, but we're almost there, guys. Hang out for 1 second. We've almost got, okay, it looks like we've got all the names. I'm going to pull up my phone. Caitlin, let me know if we are ready. Check my texts. And I'll pop those names in there. Just want to make sure she's not still editing those. Looks like we've got them all, though. All right. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Let me paste those in to the wheel of names. And I will share my screen. And we're going to pick some winners here. Let's get this 3-minute timer off. 3-minute timer is off. Let's delete this right here. We've got our VIPs first entry right here, just so you guys can kind of see it. All of our VIPs in there. I think we have about 104 VIPs. Then we've got the double entry right here for our VIPs. This is second entry happening right here. And then we have all of our other participants right here. We have deleted all the duplicates if you were trying to cheat. All right, and we're going to shuffle these up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, somebody's going to win a $100 Visa gift card. $100 Visa gift card. Are we ready to spin? Are you guys ready? You guys ready to win a $100 Visa gift card? All right, here we go. Let's spin it to win it. Somebody's getting the air horn. Here we go. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Arlando Welch. You have won, my friend. Arlando Welch. I need to turn off the music. Let's see. Arlando, are you here? Are you here, Arlando? Okay, Arlando, if you are here, we need you to comment, I am Arlando Welch. You've won a $100 Visa gift card we're going to hook you up with. So Arlando, if you are in the Shirt School, you're not in the, probably not in the VIP group, but if you're in the regular Launch Your Brand Challenge group, or you're in the Zoom, call, say I am Arlando Welch in the chat. We need to locate you, and then you just need to shoot an email over to support@shirtschool.com to let us know that you've won, so that we can hook you up. Let me put that up on the screen. Support@shirtschool.com. Arlando, congratulations, $100. Remember, guys, if somebody is not here, we will pick another winner. So hang tight through this, and then we'll have Q&A right after this. So Arlando, you have won. I need to get my text message so we can see if Arlando is here. All right, the Caitlins, let me know if you see Arlando in the chats. If we see him, locate him. If you see Arlando, let us know. I am Arlando Welch. Mookie Blaylock says that. All right. Mookie, are you joking, or are you really Arlando? Make sure your name matches your Facebook name. If you're going to have a different name, how can we validate you? I see Mookie Blaylock says he's Arlando. All right. Mr. Mookie Arlando, send us an email over at support@shirtschool.com. Just let us know that you won the $100 Visa card. Caitlin Corshane will hook you up with that Visa card. We'll send you a digital one that you can use anywhere that you want. Next, we're giving away some Apple AirPods. You guys ready? It's going to be fun. Somebody's going to win some AirPods. All right, we're going to shuffle it up again. And somebody's going to win some AirPods. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Here we go. All right. Trying to make sure everybody gets back into the Zoom. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Bum, 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 bum. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? J3W3Carla@gmail.com. You've won a pair of Apple AirPods. You get the air horn. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, J3W3Carla, one of our VIPs with us. Congratulations. Let us know if you're here. Make sure that you post, comment, I am J3W3Carla@gmail.com. If you're on the Zoom, let us know. If you're on the Zoom, let us know. If you're in the Facebook, let us know. Say, I am J3W3Carla. You've won a pair of Apple AirPods. Congratulations. Yeah. Team, let me know if you locate. It says it's Carla Jeffries. Carla Jeffries is the winner. Excited for you, Carla. I'm looking in Zoom, not seeing her yet. If you're in the VIP group, we need to be checking the VIP group as well. If you're on the VIP stream, we are checking that. Carla, are you here? Okay, Rochelle Green says, I am J3W3Carla@gmail.com. We show that it is Carla Jeffries is the name that we have in the VIP registration. Can we confirm? Can we confirm that Rochelle Green is Carla? I'm going to click on her. Rochelle, are you really Carla? Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Okay. I think that's really her. All right, Rochelle. You put in a different name on the VIP. That's tough. But we're going to give it to you. Congratulations, Rochelle, Carla. You have won the Apple AirPods. I see her on the Facebook. All right, guys. We're going to do some Q&A. Congratulations, Carla. We need a copy of your idea, Rochelle, please. We need a copy of your ID. Send that over to support at church. I'm kidding. She said, due to my job, I have my middle name. Okay, we understand. So Rochelle or Carla, you have won. Congratulations, you won some Apple AirPods. Make sure you send a email over to support@shirtschool.com so that you can claim your prize. I'm gonna go full screen here, and we're gonna do some Q&A. Thank you to everybody today for being a part, and congratulations to the winners. So I'm ready for some Q&A. I'm gonna be looking in the. I'm going to pull up the VIP chat on my phone. I think yesterday we might have missed some questions in the VIP. So I'm going to pull that up. Remember, VIPs, that we have our Q&A session coming up in just a couple hours. So I will be able to answer more of your questions there. But I am looking. You guys feel free to post some questions now in the Zoom chat or over in the Facebook. Happy to answer a few. Questions here. Somebody said, I don't understand why people are using email. People aren't using email. We use the emails from the VIPs and we post those in there because that's the best way for us to do it with the VIPs. Somebody asking for the VIP link again. Let me throw that up on the screen while we're doing Q&A so that you guys have the VIP link. If you'd like to become a VIP, get those double entries. Let me throw that back up real quick. It's right here. CarrieEgler.com/LYBVIP. Kiana says, is Procreate a good app to use for design? Procreate is awesome on the iPad. That's a great app to use. I have not used it specifically. I don't use my iPad for designs, and I don't create most of my designs, but my wife loves Procreate, and she does amazing stuff in Procreate. So if you're using Procreate, it's a great option. I love Procreate. I think it's very, very cool. Okay, looking in the VIP just to make sure there's no questions in there. So go over to Facebook. Damien says, how important is it to have a website? That's the only way you can really sell online. So we'll talk about websites tomorrow. We'll get your store set up tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Tomorrow is the biggest day. We have 2 sessions tomorrow. We have a bonus session in the evening. Joe says, do you recommend a software to design t-shirts? We went over 4 softwares today. Joe, if you want to go back and check those out, placeit.net. You can use our link, shirtschool.com/placeit, or Canva or Inkscape or Photopea. If you like Adobe, you can use Photoshop, Illustrator. Totally up to you. Can we use the same text? Let's see. Can we use the links. Can we use the links to place it in Fiverr without being in the VIP group? Yes, absolutely. Shirtschool.com/Fiverr or shirtschool.com/placeit. Those are just our personal links that we have for you guys to use those. We're an affiliate, so we get a little bit of a kickback if you use our link. We love it if you supported us. Is VIP per month? No, it's a $97 charge that gets you access to all the VIP bonuses for the week, for this week of the challenge. Just at $97. Okay. These are so hard because it's going so fast. James has a good question here. How many sales would you say I need before I copyright any designs? Okay, here's what I'm going to say, James. Here's the thing. Is like a lot of people, they just have that desire to copyright or whatever you want to do. I've never copywritten any of my designs. Full disclosure. You might, if you're a lawyer, you might say I'm dumb. Whatever you think. I have never filed copyright protection for any of my designs. It's not worth the time and effort or money for me to do that. There's just really no point in doing that. And I've had designs individually that have sold $10,000, $20,000 on their own, and it's just not worth it for me to copyright. My opinion is no one's going to be able to copy that design and sell it at the level that I am. So I don't personally do that. If you want to copyright it, I would honestly say you need at least a few $1,000s with that one design before I would even consider it. Just because, like I said, it can be expensive, it can be time-consuming and confusing to do that. But that's a good question, James. And I would encourage you, like if you really feel strongly that you should do that with your designs, go ahead and do it. I just don't come back to me if it causes you a huge headache. So it can be frustrating. All right. Can you use custom graphics in Placeit or just their layout? Yes, you can upload your own custom graphics in Placeit into their designers and then add your own text, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more Facebook, then I'll jump back over to Zoom. What source files should we get? If you go to Fiverr, I lost it. Maria. If you go to Fiverr, make sure that you get the PNG file, and then you also get like the Photoshop file or Illustrator file, because that's probably what they're going to use. When you get the final version of your design, I always try to get a PNG. That's usually been the best format for me, especially tomorrow we're going to be talking about print on demand, actually how to create your products. You're going to want the PNG file. How important is it to have a website? 100%, super important. One of the most important things. We'll talk about that all tomorrow. How do you hook up to this via Facebook and Zoom? You can only be on one or the other. We send out all the links every day in your email if you're looking for those links. I have a design done, but the quality isn't good, and stay on the shirt. I also want to change the colors. What do you suggest? I'm not sure I understand that question, Tracy. The quality isn't good. You want to look at the like pixels per inch, dots per inch, DPI, dots per inch. You usually want to make that 300 dots per inch for print is what you want to do on there. Okay, I'm going to jump back over to Zoom and take some on the Zoom. What is the Facebook group's name? Launch Your Brand Challenge. If you're a VIP, Launch Your Brand Challenge, VIP. All those links are in your email. If you're on our text line, we text those out as well. I need some help with digitalizing my paintings. That's a great question. I know that there is a lot of ways to do that, but I don't know specifically off the top of my head how to do that. Once you create a design and place it, are you free to use the design forever or only while you have a membership? No. That's the cool thing. Is like if you just signed up for a month and you did a bunch of designs, you can just cancel it and you can download those designs. You can download those designs on Placeit, and if you cancel your plan, you still have them. Like it's unlimited. You can use them forever. Yes, you don't have to keep paying for it if you just want to pay for a month or whatever. I really recommend the yearly because for $89, I mean, it's like there's so much inside Placeit. There's so much. I'll put these links back up on the screen. If you guys want to use our links, you can. Let me see if I can get those links back up real quick just so you have them. I think I lost my window. Give me just a second, guys. Overlays. There it is. Shirtschool.com/Placeit. Let's put that one back up. Right there. And the other one we talked about today was shirtschool.com/Fiverr. I don't know if I have that one on my screen right now. But you guys are welcome to use our links. We would really appreciate that. We just get a little kickback when you guys use those links. So we love it if you use those. The Fiverr link specifically, we have filtered it for you so that you can see like the cheaper designers, and it's already filtered down to t-shirt design, so you don't have to go searching through Fiverr. Here's a question from Juan. Juan says, is it bad if you're very original with your designs? I'm not going to say it's bad, Juan. I don't think it's bad to be original with your designs. It's got to meet the criteria of it's got to cause emotion. That's the most important thing. What happens with most original designs is they don't connect with people. And if people aren't really, really connected with you and already have a relationship with you, they're not going to resonate with it. Let me give you an example. Juan, if you're a famous celebrity, let's say if you're The Rock, okay, if you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and you do a bunch of custom, these really intricate designs that are not like modeling something else. They're not, they're just your own like creative paintings or designs, and you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you put out those designs as Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you're probably going to dominate. You could put out whatever you want, and if you're The Rock, you're going to dominate, okay? The problem is we as, people who aren't known, we're not celebrities, right? We don't have a following. When we put out original designs that are super creative, nobody cares. That's just the reality, right? There are exceptions to that. If you have these designs that really resonate with people, you think about like famous paintings that people instantly resonate with them. That's a little bit different. But most people, when they want to be creative because they think that that's the key, but really being creative doesn't make sales, okay? So there's a difference between having really cool designs and actually having designs that will sell, okay? That's why we've done 4 years of research and working with students and doing it for ourselves to find out what works. And this is the formula that we have, is that the easiest and quickest way to sales with your designs, to creating really viral designs, is modeling other designs, like just modeling what's working, making sure that it's emotional, and keeping it simple to very simple designs. So there's nothing wrong with being original, but just understand that most times these really original designs, they don't translate to sales, okay? That's really the message here, is that I want to teach you how to make sales, because I think that's what most people are here for, is we want to make a side income or a full-time income out of this. So that's my goal in helping you. Okay. Victoria says, is this being recorded? Yes, absolutely. Another link. I'm giving you guys tons of links. Caitlin's, if you can put this in the chats, shirtschool.com/watch now. If you want to watch the replay of that, it should be up shortly after we end the stream. shirtschool.com/watch now. We'll throw that in the comments for you. Nafisa says, I was in VIP chat yesterday, but I had a hard time figuring out how to ask a question. Nafisa, when we do the VIP sessions, I'm just looking at the comments. It's only on Facebook. We don't have a Zoom call for the VIP. I'm just looking at the comments and going through those comments. So you'll just have to leave it in the comments in the VIP session coming up at 2 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. Eastern or 12 p.m. Pacific. And I just answer as many as I can in about a 45 to 60-minute time frame. I'm so sorry, though, if you had a hard time asking a question. I apologize. Hopefully we can get to that question today. The quicker you can ask it, the better I can get to it. All right. Let's keep going here. A couple more Zoom, and then I'll bump back to Facebook. Roxana, I use digital drawing apps. I'm currently using Sketchbook, Autodesk. Are there any suggested drawing apps? The one that's been mentioned today, and really the only one that I'm familiar with, is Procreate, which I love. I think Procreate's great, but I'm not necessarily an expert in the digital drawing apps. Tina says, is it smart to trademark the brand if you are not copywriting the designs? Tina, it's totally up to you. I'm just telling you from my experience, again, and working with a lot of people, I just don't think it's worth your time, especially in the beginning. Like, you just think about it. If you are a worldwide brand making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, yeah, you definitely want to copyright and trademark that, because a lot of people are going to rip you off, right? If you're Supreme, if you're the brand Supreme, it's like the most ripped off brand of all time. yeah, you want to have trademark and copyright protection on that, right? If you're small like us, there's just no point in doing it until you really are making some, you're making some noise, okay? You have some traction and some momentum, and you've got some sales under your belt. So absolutely, trademark your brand if you want to and you feel like that's necessary. I've never done it. And, I've made a lot of money on the internet and I've just never done that. But that's not to say I don't think it's important. I just think you need to get to a certain level to even consider it. And I'm at a level where I should probably do that. I really should. And also, guys, there is some trademark protection already built in, okay? Some copyright or trademark protection already built in. When you have a company, you have some protection, okay? And you can look that up. I'm not an expert in all that. There are lawyers that specialize in trademark protection. I'm not an expert in that, so I don't want to offer expertise that might, steer you guys the wrong way, but I just do the best I can to give you kind of my own expertise. Where do I go to make a privacy policy? Martina, the easiest way to do it, now we'll get into website stuff tomorrow, but is if you just go to Google and Google privacy policy for e-commerce, you'll see a bunch of free templates there. That's generally what I've done. Christina says, after making the designs, do you do drop shipping or how do you print them? We'll get into all that tomorrow, Christina. We love print on demand and we have a lot of recommendations around that, and we'll get into all that tomorrow. How do you see the recorded Zoom? Shirtschool.com/watch now, or it's at the top of the Facebook group. Okay, let's bump back over to Facebook. Okay. Angie says, man, you're off the chain. You are giving me a lot of insight. I'm loving these sessions. Thank you so much, Angie. I really appreciate that. It encourages me and keeps me going, seeing that this is helpful to you guys. So I'm going to scroll up here and try to hit a couple more questions in the Facebook. What about pictures of famous people? Nope. Don't do it. Leah says, what does the $97 program include? The VIP access, I assume, is what you're referring to, Leah. You get lifetime access to the challenge recording videos. You get Q&A, daily Q&A sessions with me. You get a challenge PDF guides for each day. You get double entries into all the giveaways, and you get discounts on future Shirt School products. This is a good one here. Mario says, can you use song lyrics without permission from the specific artist? For example, "Ain't No Half Stepping" quote from Big Daddy Kane's song. I don't want to give you advice on that, Mario, because I'm not a lawyer. You can talk to a trademark lawyer. My gut tells me you want to be super careful, but it's kind of in that gray area where I think if you use a really famous rap lyric or a song lyric, you're probably going to get into trouble, but that's an area where it's a little bit gray, and, you're going to have to kind of rely on your own conscience if you feel good about that or not. That's not something I would definitely talk to a lawyer, though, if that's, something you definitely want to do. What are best t-shirts to buy for your biz? We're going to get into all that later this week. So I'm looking for questions that are mainly about today, about designs. Can they convert to SVG file? I believe that if you do it on Fiverr, you can ask for the SVG. I don't think Placeit will do an SVG file, but I'm not a pro in that, all the different file types. I just always use PNG or like a PSD because I use Photoshop a lot if I want to edit something. Yeah, Joe says you can have somebody take a picture of your paintings to digitize your artwork. That's a good tip. If you get a really high quality, well lit photo, that's a really great tip. What are your rules for using brand names and logos? Don't do it. Don't do it ever. Don't do it. If you go out and make Disney shirts, you're going to get sued. If you go out and make Nike shirts, you're going to get sued. Don't do it. Let's keep going. Let's take a couple more here. I'll go for another probably 5 minutes here. Man, this has been great today. Thank you so much. I mean, we've still got like 300 people hanging out with us here. This is awesome. You guys are amazing. I love all of this. What are your thoughts on t-shirt subscriptions? I have an idea that I feel would work well with that model. Brian, I know you've been around a while. I honestly can't remember. I apologize. I can't remember if you're a part of Shirt School or not. I feel like you are just because I've talked to you so much. I love t-shirt subscriptions. We have a whole course on t-shirt subscriptions and how to do those. The thing I love about t-shirt subscriptions is it's monthly recurring revenue. So you always get paid and you don't have to sell, right? It's like once you get, let's say you get 100 subscribers and you're charging them $15 a month, that's $1,500 that's going to come in because it's going to auto charge their credit card. So I love t-shirt subscriptions. It's something that I've done for a long time, and we teach about in our Shirt School course. We have a whole course on t-shirt subscriptions, and it's great. I love t-shirt subscriptions. So if you're in Shirt School, go check that out. We've got a whole course on that. Ronald says, help. I'm here, Ronald. I'm here. What if you want to quote song lyrics? It's kind of a gray area. My gut tells me probably not, but it's kind of a gray area. Is tomorrow's session going to talk about print-on-demand shirt companies? Yes. Teek says, do you know about the Shopify t-shirt stores? What's the difference between you and them? I use Shopify. I love Shopify. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Teek. Shopify is just a place to build your online website, your online store. It hosts your entire business, okay? It's an e-commerce platform. It's amazing. I love it. Shopify is my platform of choice, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. What is the best material for the best quality of t-shirt? Cotton's always good, or a tri-blend is always good of a few different materials. Can't think of what the other two are off the top of my head, but I like tri-blend t-shirts. What is the best material for the best quality? A lot of people wanting to know that. I wear cotton t-shirts, guys. Cotton polyester blend. And then there's another one in the tri-blend that I can't think of the name right now. But those are the softest, or like tri-blend shirts or like cotton polyester blend. But most t-shirts are just cotton. I like Bella and Canvas t-shirts a lot. Okay, guys. Let me do a couple more Zoom, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Tina says, can you talk about team building? Yeah, I mean, so here's what's cool, Tina. Let me say this about team building, and this is a subject I could probably go for like hours on, is like team building. And I don't know that this is something everybody wants to know about, but team building. So I'm going to talk specifically about the t-shirt kind of print on demand model that we teach. One of the great things that I love about, one, having an internet business, and two, using something like print on demand, is that you don't need much team to manage it. Okay. You don't need a lot of people because there's no fulfillment. You have a company fulfilling all the orders for you so that you don't have to do any of that work. Okay. That's number one. Number two, when you have a business on the internet, and specifically with the strategies that and the methods that we teach at Shirt School, our goal is to automate your business. Okay. Automate your business. That means you don't have to do the selling. You don't have to do a lot of the stuff. The things that you're going to have to do with an online t-shirt or apparel business, the only things that you have to manage: customer service, emails, social media, and like marketing. Okay, those are the three things that, well, really those two things, marketing and social media, are the things that I want you to be spending your time on, because those are things that generate sales. Okay, those are things that generate sales, and that's what puts money in your bank account. So the biggest thing that you're going to want to consider as your business grows, if you're using print on demand and you're automating some different elements of your business, which we're going to talk about, you want to think about customer service, emails, right? And answering questions on social media, that kind of stuff. And what you can do, what's great is getting a virtual assistant, like maybe in the Philippines, or getting somebody here locally in the States. It can be on the internet. It doesn't have to be somebody locally where you're at, but you can get a virtual assistant pretty inexpensively to handle that customer service for you. And that's something that I would highly recommend if you're doing, even talking about $5,000, $10,000 a month in your business. Consider a virtual assistant. You want to outsource the customer service. I really encourage you, if you as the business owner, I think especially when you're starting, you should do the marketing. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But marketing, some of the marketing can be automated. But some of it is going to be, that's what you're going to put in your time on, is the marketing. And you want to focus on things that are going to generate revenue and sales, not things like fulfillment, like having to print your own t-shirts, right? A quick story about that, and then I'll move on, is we have a coaching student who's one of our Shirt School students, and he became a coaching student with us in our accelerator program. And he prints his own t-shirts. He has his own screen printing equipment. He doesn't use print on demand. And he, it's always been fine as he's been slowly growing because he hasn't sold that many t-shirts, right? He's been trying to figure out how to grow it, all this kind of stuff. He joined our program. We started getting him some more sales. He started ramping up. He just did this promotion like a week ago, and I think he sold like over 100 t-shirts in like just a few days. And he had to print them all himself. And he literally was like sending me Voxers and going in the group and saying like, oh crap, I was fine when I was just printing a couple shirts, but now that I'm printing hundreds of shirts a week, I can't keep up with the demand by myself. And he's kind of regretting that decision a little bit, that he's not using something like print on demand. And so a lot of people think, I want to print my own stuff, but you're not making the connection between the time that it's taking you, that time that you're allocating to fulfillment, that you're not spending on marketing, which is the thing that's going to put money in your bank account. I have news for you. Printing t-shirts yourself and spending that time there will not put money in your bank account. It's so much easier and better and quicker and faster, all those things, to outsource it to a company that can do it for you, which I'll show you how to do tomorrow, okay? Very, very simple. Is it okay to use a slogan or brand under your brand name or logo? Yes. Appreciate you answering my questions, especially my questions. Tina, you're already one of my favorite people, Tina. You're awesome. Martina says, thank you. Thank you, Martina. Kevin, I already have some ideas and names. Just want your opinion on how it looks and if it creates emotion, or what else can I change? Kevin, I'm not reviewing like any specific ones, but you can post them in the group to get feedback. I'll do my best to look through those, but I can't get through everyone's post. Unfortunately, it's just not possible this week. What if I've made an illustration of a famous person, alive or dead? I'd probably say no on that. Would be my guess. Talk to a lawyer. Is there somewhere I can DM? You can feel free to email us at support@shirtschool.com. If it's something my team can answer for you, they will answer it. But Kevin, I want to answer every question. I want to review every single t-shirt. I just you guys have to give me some grace here because we have over 5,000 people in the challenge. So I personally can't get with everyone, but that's why I have a support team, and that's why we have the VIP access, and then that's why we have other programs, which we'll be talking about later this week, where you can get more direct access to me. But you're welcome to send an email to support@shirtschool.com. If it's something my support team can answer for you, they're here local with me, so I do see a lot of the emails and I have communication with my team. But there's a good chance I won't be able to personally answer it. Do you have experience with making dog apparel? I don't personally, but I have a lot of students that do dog apparel. It's a great niche, very profitable niche. Tina says, we're still here because of these golden nuggies. Can you use celebrity athletes' photos if they are stock photos? No. Is it a good idea to purchase a PNG graphic from people who sell their graphics, or just create your own? I don't know specifically what you mean by that, Tina. There are some websites that do like bundles of t-shirt designs. They're okay. I'm not a huge fan of them just because those are being used by a lot of other people, and sometimes they're just not very good, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of those, but I do like if you go out to Etsy, Etsy's a great resource where you can download like a lot of different elements for your t-shirts. So let me give you an example. Now, as I said earlier, I love Placeit. Placeit's one of my favorite, my top tool. Let me take that support off of there. But like if you go out to Etsy and you search like star elements, I don't know if that will do it. Let's see. Okay, check this out. So we search stars, and it's going to come up with like all of these different star packs, right? And the thing I love about Etsy is it's so inexpensive to get these design elements. So like, look at these prices. Like I can get this entire star pack for $199. You can do this with, let's say, like heart elements. My sister-in-law sells her designs on Etsy, and she does like she's incredible. Like she crushes it. So again, you go out here to hearts, and you're talking about, you can get these huge heart packs for a couple dollars, and then you can use these as much as you want if you're designing your own stuff. And you can even pop these into Placeit. If you're using Placeit, you can just pop these designs, like these elements, into there if you can't find what you're looking for. I mean, think about even just like this arrow one. It's $3.24. You get all of these arrows, high quality files. Think about the text that you could put like in the middle of these arrows or on these curves. Like you could do so much cool stuff with it. Look at this one right here. I want to point out this one, this green one with all these things, because that looks just like the t-shirt that we talked about that sold 300K. This one right here. Don't be jealous because I look this good at 50. Like, look, you can find almost that exact thing right there that they use that they made 300 grand with. Like, so Etsy's really, really great for inexpensive elements that you can use. And then you've got things like font bundles, and it's just, they're so inexpensive. I love these like drippy hearts, but you can search almost anything in here. Football elements. Look at this. I mean, it's just like, it's awesome. I love it. All right, guys, let's take one more question. Where can I find cotton shorts? We'll talk about all that tomorrow. Disney characters, no way. Do you have a t-shirt company you can buy in bulk? I'm going to show you all that tomorrow. I meant to make sure you show up tomorrow. Crystal says, I heard about this through Charles Smith, my good friend, awesome dude. Do you have a program through Shirt School? Yes. Crystal, on Thursday, we'll talk about a super special offer for Shirt School. We'll have a special package for that. If you want to continue working with me and learning from us and get into my get a little bit of coaching from me, that kind of stuff, we'll have an awesome package available on Thursday. So make sure you're there. Tina says, you're amazing, so wise. Thank you so much. Man, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go to Facebook. Let me see if we got a good one here on Facebook. Let's see. I just want to find one good question. Do you have a course on marketing? Cookie says 100%. Yeah, that's mainly what we focus on teaching is the marketing, is because that's what will make money for people. So we really focus on the marketing. What we're teaching you this week is all the preliminary stuff that gets you ready to market and sell your products. And when you click that launch button, we have our Shirt School program and our package available. We'll have it available later this week that will teach you all of that marketing really in depth, okay? So I hope that all you guys will be able to be a part of that. It's a really, really great program. I'm really proud of it. And it's brand new. It's just updated for 2021, so it's all up-to-date information. Let's see. Just looking for, let's see. So let me do this. Let me give you guys kind of a preview of tomorrow to kind of wrap this up. And just give you a couple more details and we'll sign off for the day. First of all, thank you so much for being here today. It's been a great session. We've been on live for about an hour and a half. We've had over 500 people on. You guys are amazing. You guys are still here just hanging out with me. Thank you so much. This is my pleasure, the pleasure of my life to be able to do this. I love doing this. It's so much fun. I love connecting with you. I love answering as many questions as I can. Tomorrow, we're giving away a Shirt School package, okay? And we're giving away something else. I think an Amazon gift card or something like that. We're giving away a full Shirt School package. I want to make sure you're here tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about, let me actually pull up the name of that because I'm trying to remember what the title is so you guys know what it's about. Tomorrow, the title of the session is how to fulfill all of your orders without mountains of cash or any manual work, okay? So what we're going to teach you tomorrow is we're going to teach you how to turn your designs that you create today or that you've created in the past, turn those into sellable products, build out a website so that you can actually sell them, okay, and make money. And we're going to teach you how to get those fulfilled for at no cost by a company for you. Like you don't have to pay a monthly fee. You don't have to have a bunch of relationships. You just are you only pay when you make a sale. Okay, you only pay for the order when you make a sale. So it's really, really great. We're going to teach you that tomorrow in the morning session, okay? But I have one more announcement before you sign off today. We have a bonus session tomorrow night. It's at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And it's 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So I'm actually going to be on here in the evening with you tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Central. And I'm going to show you how to build out a store step by step. Okay, it's going to be about an hour session, maybe a little bit more than that. I won't be doing like Q&A, but it's a little The reason I love the night session, the bonus session, is because it's a little more of a close group. Like, it's a little smaller. A lot of people don't show up at night, and so it's just really fun to have a little bit of a tighter group and just kind of be more relaxed in the evening. So I'm actually going to take you through building a store right in front of you at that night session tomorrow. So I want to make sure that you're there. You're going to be getting reminder emails and all that kind of stuff, texts tomorrow about that session. So make sure that you're there. We'll also have a free gift for you tomorrow night if you show up to that bonus session tomorrow night. Tomorrow is one of the most important days in the challenge. So I just want to make sure that you're there. If you can make it, please be there. It's going to be a very impactful day. With that being said, I want to sign off. VIP access closes tonight. If you're not a VIP with us, get over there. Sign up for VIP. It's well worth your money. And guys, we will talk to you tomorrow.